I'd like to welcome you to Marriage 101, Back to the Basics. Marriage 101 is designed for your premarital counseling needs. As well, this series can also be used as a powerful resource for marital enrichment. You may be curious, what does the subtitle, Back to the Basics, mean? It was the great football coach Vince Lombardi that brought his team back into the locker room after a stunning loss. And he held the football up high and he said, "Gentlemen, look at me. This is a football." And with that, he refreshed his men on the basics of the game. I would like to refresh you back to the basics of marriage. Here it is: one man, one woman for life. That is God's best. And in this series, we want to hold up God's best for the marriages in your church. You know, over 25 years ago, I made a startling discovery. I discovered that people prepare more to get a driver's license than they do to make the second most important decision of their life. And I determined I had to do something about that. So I had the privilege of producing the first ever pre-marriage counseling series. It was entitled Before You Say I Do. I quickly followed that with a series called After You Say I Do. And I want you to know that tens of thousands of churches adopted this series as the standard for their pre-marriage counseling. About 10 years later, I produced another series entitled So You're Getting Married, with my dear friend, Dr. H. Norman Wright. And again, this series was met with great success. And now it's time to release our third installment in our pre-marriage counseling legacy from Grace Products. It's called Marriage 101. I think you'll find that we haven't just produced another video series for you, but rather a comprehensive and systematic new approach for your pre-marriage counseling needs. I believe that every couple getting married needs to take a marriage assessment. We are honored to be partnering with Life Innovations, the creators of Prepare and Enrich, and their newest assessment, the Couples Checkup. These online compatibility tests can be taken from our website in about 30 minutes, and they're powerful predictors of future marital success. If you're already using one of these tools, I think you'll be excited to know that our sessions work like hand in glove in perfect alignment with the areas covered in these assessments. Our new series has 8 sessions with 2 bonus sessions: Before You Say I Do Again and Cohabitation. Your couples will love the fact that these are not long sessions. They're not boring lectures. Rather, they're under 30 minutes in length, with a break point for your couple discussion at about the halfway point. Grace Products is the winner of 2 television Emmys. And you're going to find the dramas are powerful and compelling for discussion. As an added value, we have grouped these dramas so that you can use them in your sermons or as discussion starters. And now I would like to introduce you to our Super Bowl coaching team. Dr. Gary and Barb Rossberg, what a tremendous couple you're going to meet. 35 years of marriage, 2 children, 7 grandchildren, 25,000 hours of marriage counseling, and authors of many, many best-selling books on the family. They're heard nationally with their radio program, The Great Marriage Experience, where they've earned the title of America's Family Coaches. Our 2 sessions on finance are done by a guy that needs no introduction, but I will anyway, Mr. Dave Ramsey. No one does it better in the area of budgeting and living debt-free than Dave Ramsey. He's heard on thousands and thousands of radio stations each day. He's the mainstay on the New York Times bestseller list, and he is the founder of Financial Peace University. And finally, Dr. H. Norman Wright, to do session 9, entitled So You're Getting Married Again. Norm has authored over 60 books on the family, and there is no one better and more qualified to talk to you about getting married for the second time. I said earlier that Marriage 101 will promise 21st century technology. How many times have you rushed in your pre-marriage counseling because of scheduling problems, or perhaps one or both of them weren't located even in your city, making it impossible to do face-to-face pre-marriage counseling? Well, there's no longer any excuses, because Marriage 101 is a course available online, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, making it easy and convenient for your couples that are getting married, no matter where they live. The third area of focus to our Marriage 101 is what we call the Marriage Kit. 6 wonderful resources that will be an optional companion to the series. You know, I feel strongly that just viewing the sessions is not enough. These couples need more, and the option here is with the marriage kit. It gives you much more. If I could give you a practical example, in session number 4, we deal with conflict and conflict resolution. Truthfully, there's no way we can cover that topic in 30 minutes of video. That's why we recommended additional reading from the Rossberg's great book, Healing the Hurts of Marriage. The same is true with the topic of money, so we've included one of Dave Ramsey's best-selling books. And in the area of sexual intimacy, my goodness, this is the one book the guys are dying to read. So we've included the wonderful book entitled The 5 Sex Needs of Men and Women, but the subtitle I love best, How to Have Great Sex in a Godly Marriage. And finally, we believe that every couple needs to have a devotion book. So we've included Dr. H. Norman Wright's book, great devotion book, entitled After You Say I Do Devotions. With the average cost of a wedding being $20,750, we believe that with all the time and energy you and your church are giving, it is not unreasonable to expect these couples to invest a tiny fraction of money to get the proven tools that we know will help them build a marriage that lasts. If I could, I'd like to summarize some of the benefits I see in Marriage 101 for you. It will save you time and make you more effective in your pre-marriage counseling. Pre-marriage counseling reduces the divorce rate, and it will certainly reduce the divorce rate in your church and in your community. With the online couple testing, you'll have insight into your couples that you've never had before. Our series will help you recruit coach couples to ease the burden of your pre-marriage counseling demands. I believe that you're going to add new couples to your church from our church referral network. Best of all, when you buy the series, the referral network is free. With the marriage kit, your couples will start their marriage with vital marriage resources that they can use in their marriage over and over again. Thanks to Dave Ramsey, your couples will be introduced to this concept, how to live debt-free. And finally, don't forget, Marriage 101 is available online. You know, I could go on and on talking about the benefits, but I think it's time for you to unpack the materials and see for yourself what this series can do for you and your local church. I hope you'll call us with any questions you have, because we really are here to serve you.